My wealthy and healthy people, welcome back to season 2, episode 10 of Haven Talks. Woo, woo, woo! Today. Actually, let me introduce myself. I keep forgetting. Hi, I'm your host, Chloe Alexandra, and today my co-hosts today are...
Hey guys, it's Jumina.
It's your girl Z.
Yeah, and we're back for another episode. So, today is going to be a roller coaster, guys. We're going to get a bit emotional. We're going to have a little bit of entertainment at the end, but, you know, everything's always lighthearted and fun here. But we need to talk about some real life issues that are happening in our community, which is sad, unfortunately. So, unless you're living under a rock, and that rock must be heavy.
You know?
Because I don't understand. We got hit with a double whammy on the same night.
It's crazy.
And it was the first news was Davido's son, 3-year-old son, he just celebrated his 3rd birthday on the 20th of October, died of drowning. And 3rd member of Migos, Takeoff, was shot and killed, all within a couple hours of each other. So I don't think we've had anything. We've had shootings and people dying, but at least it gives us time to grieve and move on or whatever. But that heavy news in one night did a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie. That I didn't sleep well because really I was awake. I was awake around. It was around 1 a.m. and I was flipping through TikTok and I saw it, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
I didn't see nothing. Not gonna.
Really? I saw on TikTok first.
I didn't even see it until you dropped on the group chat.
I dropped on TikTok briefly. You clicked on my snap.
I didn't pay attention.
You didn't pay attention, and I took it off because I was like, well, the parents hadn't said anything yet.
Yeah. And
then after I woke up in the morning and it's obviously, they still haven't said anything, but I mean, it's enough to know that something did happen, you know?
I can't imagine if my child died.
It'll take me months to even see. Yeah, I swear to God.
I'm MIA.
I don't even exist.
Just leave me out of it.
That's really sad.
What the hell?
I can't imagine the pain they're going through right now.
Like, you see, their posts. Their last post of him was from his birthday. Because literally, 10 days ago.
Yeah.
On his birthday, saying, "Oh my God, you're gonna be greater than me." Wishing him well.
Plans for him, everything.
Oh my God. Only
so
to
sad.
Now come back from a trip to learn that your son
has passed away. That is mad. So, Davido's son was 3 years old, and he, as far as we know, he died of a drowning through their swimming pool in their backyard. As the case develops, it was said that Chioma, which is the mum, and Davido, which is the dad, was away. I don't know whether it was together or on separate trips. They were together, but they were away. As they should be. Business must go on. As they can as well. They left the child with the nanny that they pay. And I'm assuming in Nigeria that'll be good money that they're paying you to take care of their...
There's 10 staff members
the nanny, there was a chef, there was about 8 people adults in that house with one child. And then all 8 adults were detained. And now they've released 6 of them, and remaining is the nanny and the chef. And so far, what has been said, the storyline is that the nanny wanted to take a phone call. How long that phone call was, police hasn't said it. I've just been seeing it off blogs, so I'm not going to say the call was 2 hours, 1 hour, but the call was long enough. And the nanny, allegedly left the child with the chef, took the phone call, came back, saying, "Okay, where's the kid?" The chef was like, "Well, I left the child with you." We'll get into that. And they will search for the house for 20 minutes, and then the security guard said, "What's that in the pool?" and found the child at the bottom of the pool. Let that sink in. At the bottom.
First of all,
do you know?
We for the fray.
There's no more air in your lungs.
That's it.
You sing.
Yeah.
It's actually hard for you to sing in water because the air in your lungs keeps you afloat. There's no more air in his lungs for him to be at the bottom. I read that they were searching that place for 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
You left the boy outside by the pool. Why is that the first fucking place they went to die?
I don't know if they left him outside the pool. I believe that they were in the kitchen with the chef. So I'm sure
So it was within the house.
They were outside, and then the chef came to. The chef and the nanny were talking outside, and I think this is what I read. I don't know if it's factual. Obviously, I was not there. So then he went back inside and left, and then the nanny went to go take a phone call.
Oh, that's not the statement I read.
First of all, Why are you taking your fucking phone call when I'm paying you to look after my child? Why
Why must you leave a 3-year-old?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What the hell's going on?
Like, you can literally take that. There's so many questions.
So many questions.
And like, I'm gonna say something here. People might agree with me. People might disagree with me. Yeah, but I feel like that phone call thing didn't happen. I feel like either something else happened or something that I experienced a lot as a child. And I told my mum as an adult, I had au pairs. I had a lot of nannies. Mum was a single parent. Childcare was a lot cheaper then, and health and safety of children wasn't much of a regulation. So my mum was unfortunately comfortable leaving me with people that she thought she trusted. Bruv, I've been taken to people's boyfriend's house. They'll go upstairs and do parkours. They'll go and have sex upstairs and leave us downstairs. One time, yeah, my one Ghanaian lady was living with us. It was like a neighbour's sister, but like she needed work. So mum was like, okay, cool, I've got 2 kids. Come stay with us. And she will make us go play outside. There's cars, there's bikes, there's all the play outside and go and have parkours in the house. I call it sex parkours, by the way. So,
it's like, where's the safety of my child? Like,
I feel like, well, I don't know. There's no evidence of what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that anything could be happening.
That's crazy.
Like, adults are so reckless.
But to be honest, it's common within like back home. Like, I feel like things like this do happen often.
Because
like,
there's no health and safety precautions.
The thing is, like,
or safeguarding.
This is not the first time that they've left this child by themselves. This is not the first time. The thing is, they're taking the fucking piss.
Yeah.
Because David is not paying them small money. I don't know how much they're getting paid, but I know not saying I know for a fact, but
it's not small money.
He's not going to be paying you small money.
Yeah.
He's left you. He's trusted you. He's left you with his child in a house where he's paying you. It's not for free work that you're doing free work that you can say, oh, you're angry or you're pissed off or you don't give a heck about the job. You're taking advantage of the fact that your boss is not there. You're doing lazy work to the detriment of a fucking child.
I feel like people say, oh, when it's work, listen, when you're doing office work, when you're doing labour work, we can Skype. No one's going to the toilet to sleep. But it's then when it's children. If I ever worked with kids, I'm so sorry, you can't fuck up. You can't fuck up.
And if you're not capable, nobody called you there. You went there on your own accord.
And if the story that they say is true, that she went to go take a phone call and she left the child with the chef, I'm so sorry. It's not about that's your job. That's not my job. Even if she went to toilet for 5, children are children. And so I'm being around too many nieces and nephews to know that they find new ways to unalive themselves. They will stuff it in their mouth. They're choking. They will fall down the stairs. They bang their head. We know how kids are. They are little Terminators. They don't know.
They are looking for any that you haven't discovered yet.
They're looking for it
to come out of themselves.
Children are
switch on the cooker.
You get it? The children are walking heart attack. They're going to kill me dead, literally. Yeah. And it's them ones, yeah. I'm not trying to laugh at the situation, but we know how children are. Even if she went to the toilet for 5 minutes, you are an adult, and in those 5 minutes, you should be aware you're responsible for that child for 5 minutes. I don't care if it's someone else's job to do.
It's so mad as well, yeah, because even if we're like, okay, cool, you went to go take a phone call, you stepped away. Every now and again, at least pop it back in.
I'll be like, I'll walk over. Okay, go back maybe 2 minutes. All right, come back again.
And it took you guys
20 minutes
to see the child in the pool. And I know for a fact ain't nobody in the house have any kind of first
CPR,
safeguarding. They don't
nothing. I know my Nigerian people, and unfortunately, they'll pick up the child and be like, yeah, no CPR. They'll just be running. The child might have one lick of breath.
It's not even funny,
but you can envision it. I've seen so many videos and heard so many. There was one situation I saw. It was a grown woman. She was at a party and she was dancing, and then she literally had a heart attack in the middle of the. No one came to the CPR. They're just screaming, yeah, call ambulance. No one was tapping her because basic first aid. If you knock that collarbone there.
You'll come out.
If someone is alive, they will jerk, they will do something. If they're not reacting, even something, no one will do anything, but they'll scream for God to help you. God is not helping you right now.
God is not
helping. Do what you need to do.
God is not helping. I feel like
to help.
You can't just come. What do you want me to do? Leave heaven and come on.
But you know what, Chloe? I agree and disagree with that point because in terms of like agreement, it's common sense. Because like me, I'm very like. When I'm around my niece and nephew, my attention is on them. Like when they're so quiet, I panic. What are you doing? Where you at? Like when you run the stairs, when you run the stairs,
They're like, I'm gonna find this is new.
Just-
Yeah, literally. They're like, they'll stand on top of the section, like jump off
Should
the
I
stairs.
jump? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, these children do madness, you know.
Mad. But and then on the other side, I feel like as much as like we expect people to have the training, back home these things.
That's what we're saying. We're all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
They don't have the
They
training.
don't have the training.
They say, oh, we get house help from agencies. Are those agencies giving them courses?
No,
to
they're
do?
not.
The agencies go and collect village.
They just want the
Village
money.
people,
that need
accommodation and money to send back home.
That's it.
and then they'll come and
As long as they have
the
2
house
legs and 2 arms, they're fine.
They come here, they come and do fucking lazy work. God forbid.
It's crazy
I
because
don't know. I
I'm-
don't know what the fuck or how I would feel if I've come back expecting to come and see my child running towards me, to come and greet my child, to kiss my child. To hug
Oh,
my child,
guys, I'm
and
actually
your
getting
child
emotional.
is
It's
not
like
there.
it
It's
angers
so
me
sad.
I'm angry
because it was so.
It's so sad. and
It
it's
didn't
so
need to
preventable.
happen.
Yeah.
It's so fucking preventable. But also in saying that as well, pool safety is very important.
Yes.
Especially when you have children.
Yes.
Get a fed, get a net, cover the pool. Do you know what I mean? Pool. I know aesthetics, you want things to look nice and that, but looking nice over the safety of your child is very, very important.
Is there a pool cover, fences, even like when you go to like, I've been to like very expensive houses in London, in England, and people have told me that they want that look. They want like marble around it. That is a hazard. If someone slips and bang their head, they're finished.
dead.
It's not about aesthetics
But
at this
I
point.
feel like in some, I don't know in London especially, but there's some places you can't buy certain things to go around your pool. It's not legal.
In Nigeria, there's no regulation. You just buy land, and if you want to put a castle there with fireworks and in a dungeon, you can.
Do you know the thing is, there's regulation, but money talks in it.
Literally, that's what I'm saying. There's no regulation. You can put a dungeon in your house, no one will care.
Money talks, man.
I'm just deep in the whole situation. Like
It's so
it's
sad.
really sad because it gets
preventable.
sorry, Gemini, it gets me mad because if I'm paying you money to look after my child, forget the money. Like I trust you enough to leave the country for you to look after my child.
My child's not
And
back
you're
in
not
one piece.
and you're not phone call for 2 hours without checking on my child.
It's not even the one person. There's
8 people.
8 people in the house.
Not one of you saw him go inside the pool. You didn't hear pa splash. Because he didn't drown silently. There was noise in that pool.
So everybody was around the compound gossiping. This was gossiping with the chef. This was gossiping with the get man.
Crazy fucking what?
Excuse me, because do you know what? Everybody's going to prison. I'm not doing investigation.
I
I'm sorry.
Nothing. He was like,
The fact that-
tore his clothes, went to run
Yeah,
back.
I would too.
Yeah, same.
Knock me over, kill me
You will
dead.
see me on that. You will see me on Shade Bra. Because you think I've lost the fucking plot. What?
This is just so
My
sad, guys.
3-year-old son.
And the
so
fact
sad.
and the fact that the chef said, "Oh, I thought I left the child with you." After I left the child, excuse me, make it make sense.
My babe, this is not a fucking watch that's gone missing. This is not a fucking ring. This is my fucking son. What do you mean you thought this, you thought that? Where were you?
At that point, I
What
know
was happening?
no one is able to face me because I am
I'm so
not.
sorry, but even if that woman took a call, however long it may be, yeah, and let's say I believed in that.
It's a lie.
I believe it could be a lie, but let's say the situation, because what they said is believable as well. But because I've been a child, obviously we've been children, I'm not saying that, but I've been a child that's been handed from person to person and know how adults work with children. I can honestly believe that I would do something else. But let's say the situation was for it, you know, let's say the situation is for what it is, yeah. She left the child with you. Even if you didn't have that conversation, she wasn't in the room. Does that mean not to pay attention to the child?
Do they not
That's
have
weird.
Do they not have cameras in the house?
Maybe they do, but hopefully they never release it to the public. Hopefully they
Not
never
released,
release it.
but I because like
I feel like they would, because it's
they
a
would,
very,
yeah. I want to know where everybody was the time my child was drowning in the
I
pool.
don't think they'll release the footage.
They
At the
shouldn't.
end of the day, it's their own private
They shouldn't.
It
They should
is,
never
of
release
course.
it.
For my own sanity, I'd want to see what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everybody's getting fired.
If they had footage, there won't be this back and forth.
They just
Unless they know something we don't know that they haven't released.
exactly. Oh,
Everybody's
David,
everybody's getting fired or everybody's going to prison. I don't want to hear she said, he said.
What do you mean everyone? That's not even a question. You can't come back here. Because when you're here, clearly you weren't doing your job. The fuck?
I don't know what to
Then
say.
you feel like, do you know I'm going to sue you for every single
Fucking
I
thing.
give you?
Yeah.
Because clearly he's not been doing it. I don't give a shit.
You have not been
And
doing
if
your
what
job.
you're saying is true as well. Like that they were in the kitchen and the nanny left the boy in the kitchen with the chef. What do you mean you don't know where he is? He's left this place. He's actually a 3. Let's think deeper. Yeah, 3-year-old. How's it?
let's say
How's he getting outside?
let's say because the kitchens are usually situated next to the backyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So let's say there's a door in the
Open
kitchen.
that
Let's say there's a
door.
door in the kitchen. You're cooking. I'm so sorry, but at the corner of your eye, you'll see that child
see
leave.
the
You'll be like, "Hey,
child.
come back here!"
Yeah.
Like me, that's my natural reaction.
Or even if you've let him go outside, you'll know he's outside.
Yeah, where you go? I'm going to stay here, and if there's a gate, I would have locked the gate. And your envision of me,
I am not gonna lie,
I would have let him
guys.
stay here and we'll cook cookies together. Or
It's
we'll
not-
take the egg in the pot.
I personally don't do that. Like, let's say my nephew wants to go in the backyard.
I have to be there.
I leave everything that I'm doing because I like to supervise whatever he like is going on. Like, if he wants to go to the backyard and play, I lock the door. We're both outside.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me what were you cooking.
What are you cooking? You could have just locked the door or whatever.
A Michelin star you're cooking for 3
Give him one small apron and let him chop onion with you. What's wrong with
Oh,
you?
me cooking dummy. Break. Do
something with the child. How long was it? I'm
It
sure he
cannot
got-
be my
and
child.
But this is the thing. I'm sorry, but like a lot of Africans, that's not my job. Why would I look after a child?
And as a man, it was a man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how African men are. Talking about African men, these stupid. I'm so sorry, but I don't fuck with Nigerian Twitter. I don't fuck with African Twitter or African social media. I'm so sorry. You guys are foul and you guys are fucking nasty. I saw a video, of 2 Nigerian men saying that Chioma is to blame. What the fuck do you mean? What the actual fuck do you mean?
This has to stop. This actually has to stop.
If she's not-
when someone dies or something,
Blaming
on social
somebody.
media, you always have to. Everyone has to now come and find someone to blame. Why?
This is the same thing that happened to P&B Rock when you're there blaming the girlfriend. Then we came out to find out the gang was already there
He
waiting.
was in the fucking car park.
It's their fault. It's the girlfriend's fault. It's the girlfriend's fault.
Why does it have to be someone's fault? The person died.
I honestly feel like social media is a detriment to everyone. I honestly don't believe that the world was made for everyone to have this much access to everything and everyone's opinion. Yes, there's free speech, but this social media thing is crazy. It's out of whack. Like TikTok is not even fun for me anymore. Every video is someone having an opinion with somebody and arguing with somebody about something. Every single video.
It's out here destroying
Like,
lives.
it's just
It's
jarring.
mad.
You look fed.
I'm fed up.
Jimina, I'm not on social media anymore.
But this is it's not good for you.
It's really not.
health.
Yeah.
Tap out.
You actually have to have a strong
Mind.
mind to be able to not let people's opinions and things affect you. Because the second you let somebody's opinion of you enter your spirit, now your whole day's fucking
It's
ruined.
gone.
People
Finished.
are sick. They're not meant to be
You can't.
Fucked up.
How can someone her child was fucking dying? You found it in your spirit
To
in
say
your wickedness to now
it's
get
her
up.
fault.
No, not even just to say it, Chloe. To come and record it, to record it and put it
Can you
for
imagine?
the world to see. To come and blame the mother of the child who just died and saying it's her fault. Are you crazy?
Even let's say your ideology was correct, which is not. Why is it only Chioma?
Innit?
Was she the only one that made the child?
Exactly. As in, did the egg just come out and become an embryo?
Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy because the parents were both together, but you managed to only
both
blame
away, but it was only
both away, but you only managed to blame the mum for the death
I'm
of
sorry,
her
and I say
child.
it loud and clear. I don't fuck with African social media because the Nigerian. I'm going to only speak for Nigerians though, but the Nigerian mentality fucking jars me. They're still in the 19th century
And you know
or
what's
18th
nasty
century.
as well? People are there saying, "Oh, David sacrificed his son. David sacrificed his people."
So shut the fuck up. First of all, no one asked you for your fucking opinion.
How bloody nasty!
It's called illiteracy.
How wicked can you be? It's wickedness.
It's called not knowing 1+1.
How wicked can you fucking be to find that? That's the first thing that comes to your mind. Someone's child died.
Yeah,
and that's
speak
what's
on my
wicked.
speak on my child, on me and my child.
disgusting.
How fucking do you know the pain I'm going through? I'm already blaming myself for the death of my child. I should have not
do you
lived.
think- don't you think they already feel like shit?
Yeah, because you'll be thinking, "Oh my god, if I just didn't go here,
Yeah.
if I just stayed here,
I should have just
you'll
stayed.
think the whole of what you've got on the fucking internet to say, oh, I sacrificed
Who the fuck
my
are
son.
you?
Who the hell are you?
Stupid.
Disgusting.
Oh,
It's just so jarring.
So
It's just
angry.
foul.
pisses me
Why
off.
is that the first thing you think of? You're wicked. You're just a wicked person. You're actually wicked. You've got no compassion. You've got no soul. You're wicked.
You limp dick bitch.
Will be
I'm irritated.
I know.
When I see small dick
No.
energy, you're a bitch. Like I hate comments like this. I don't like speaking all vulgar. I'm a very PG person, but you're a bitch.
no,
It's actually jarring.
Yeah, it's pissing
But
me off.
let's move on to Takeoff
Oh
situation.
my god.
That happened. I'm already in tears. Then bam.
That is sad.
I said no.
That is so
I said no. So a black man cannot live after 30 years old anymore. I said no.
Someone's like, we're in an epidemic, bitch.
It's not, I'm dead serious.
What?
Back in the 90s, you thought it was only going to be Biggie and Tupac, and it's okay, we'll change. Within the last 4 or 5 years,
they've just been, and it's just so sad because it's not natural causes, it's not health, it's literally gun violence.
Yeah, and I'm sure like black rappers, they're scared to like go outside now. They're scared to do anything.
You can't live your life.
You can't live your life.
You can't wear your chain. You can't put your grill. You don't know if you're gonna.
Takeoff is the most chilled person.
So lovely.
If you go to his like Instagram or nothing like that, there's nothing about him like in terms of personal. He doesn't go on live. He doesn't post anything. What's his business?
Very private.
He drops his bars, which he fucking kills every time, and he fucks off.
Always.
He's a Beyonce.
He's a peaceful baby.
I drop my piece and I go.
So sad.
He wasn't.
I've never heard any baby mama trouble, girlfriend trouble. She say, he said, oh, none of that.
Even the one little thing that we thought happened with what Sweetie and that. What did we hear?
Nothing happened.
We didn't even hear that much about it.
Nothing happened.
He said his one little piece and he left.
And he left it as that.
It's so sad.
It's like, it's really heartbreaking because, how can I explain it now? Is it every day? That's what I have to say. Is it every day? Now it's over a dice game. America, we know it was over something stupid.
Yeah. Apparently it wasn't like a major issue, but apparently it wasn't a dice game.
Whatever they were doing there, I'm sure, as you said, I don't think it was a major issue. Even if you did little pop little fisticuffs, that's okay. People get angry over stupid shit.
This is the problem with allowing regular
people to have guns.
Like to have that level of like.
In this 2022, America has had 500 mass shootings or shootings in general. 2022.
Majority are men.
Yeah. White men, obviously, but in general. In general.
No, they won't rest.
500.
All those times when you come on Sky News and BBC and be like, oh, mass shooting, that's probably one for the day. They've had 11 that day already.
I saw a video. I saw a video. You know?
Shame. But if your child dies now, would you still have the right to bear arms?
I saw a video on TikTok, this American lady, black lady that's moved to the UK, and she's just explaining like things that were different to her when she arrived to the UK. She's like, she was in the post office and she started crying here. Like little tears were coming down her eye. She was like, because I'm not scared of being someone walking on here and shooting me.
There's some lady that
like, do you know how, like, what?
Yeah.
Some lady I work with, she said she will never go back to America. She moved from America.
To where?
To the UK.
Yeah.
She said she would never. She was like, I could not. She was like, I couldn't believe it. She was like, I was sitting in my house and I haven't heard gunshots. She was like, I sat there and I was thinking, wow. I haven't heard gunshots.
Yeah.
She was like, she went back there, I think for 1 year for Thanksgiving or Christmas. She was like, that solidified me, I'm never coming back.
Yeah.
She was just saying, pop, 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 pop.
England is my home now.
McDonald's, she says you drive through, you can see bullets in the window.
No.
What kind of lifestyle is that? You can't live in peace. Those people, they probably have anxiety. Their body's so used to anxiety.
Yeah.
They don't even recognize it anymore.
And because everyone's so scared, that's why there's more and more guns being flooded in, because people want to protect themselves. And because they shoot in fear now, or out of little anger. That like.
I'm not saying there's no guns in the UK, because there are, but like, unless you're part of the lifestyle, you're not really going to come into contact with a gun.
Not really. Like, I can guarantee you, yeah, in my estate, there might be like, I'm gonna estimate like 1,000 houses here, yeah, and I don't think one has a gun. And if I'm gonna do statistics, maybe one. It
just looks safe.
And that person probably has a gun license to hunt foxes. Mm-hmm. Like literally, like I can say that with my chest.
Yeah.
There's no gun here. Like literally.
It's so mad because you can literally go to a restaurant and not have the fear of getting shot up. I can sit in a cinema and not think, oh fuck, someone might come in and shoot.
And just walk down the street.
You know how scary
late at night.
Why is it every single manner inconvenience you like pulling out gun? Why?
They gave me
argument. Punch someone in the face. Shout at somebody. Kick someone in the balls.
Like
out your gun. Why?
Does nobody fear prison? Because me, I fear prison.
No, especially America.
Hell to the fuck. No.
Chloe,
have you seen American prisons?
I don't think I'll survive in prison.
The one place I will never touch my. I don't even want to be near it. I've got goosebumps right now. I will never. Have you seen what?
I will not last a day. I will not last a day. My sister was telling me a story today. She was in Atlanta. My sister was telling me a story today. She was in Atlanta. This was like 2016. They went to like see her friend because like, one of our friends moved to America at the time, and they were in Atlanta. So they finished from the club. And you know the British girls, obviously, when you got an English accent and you're black here, ooh, extra spice. They fucking love it. Trust me. They're dying for it. They're asking for it. And for some reason, they were young, but I still feel like it was a sleazy decision. They decided to get into the car. But they thought they were just going to drop them back to their hotel. But they were like, you know, men. Oh, you can come us after party or whatever the fuck. And they were like, there's 4 of us all together. Okay, why not? The guy was drunk as fuck. So he was just wee on the road, yeah?
God forbid.
Obviously, with all the wee we had woo in the background. Police was like, obviously, my sister was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, shit. We're all going down. So she started recording. It's like, if I die in this country, at least we're going to record it. So if you saw the video, it was actually really funny. Police officer knocked the window, like, you know I can see you recording me, right? Rachel went full Oliver Twist mode. Full Oliver Twist! Excuse me, sir. I'm not from here.
As she should.
Me, I'm going full Oliver Twist.
I don't know how
I do not know how I got here. I am not from here.
I'm not from here.
I'm not from here.
Even, you know, just the airport.
Oh my god, the airport scares me.
Oh my fucking god.
Z, me
You
and...
landed in the airport. You know, when you go through customs.
They take
have
your
a
fingerprint.
Oh, I didn't get that. But there was a line, yeah.
Take off your shoes, take off everything.
Bro, they were like, if you cross the line, we'll shoot. I said,
Yeah!
Don't shoot me, I surrender.
You know, before he even said that, they even know. You know, you just don't know. It's your first time. They don't notice the line. He said you'll shoot if you cross the line. I said, please, sir, I'm sorry. I was rethinking my.
What state was that?
Maryland, Virginia.
Okay. For me, it was Houston. Got to the airport.
No, not Texas, child.
We're pushing our...
I'm
Okay.
not lucky that
You know?
are alive.
Not gonna lie, the guy was sexy, man, at the booth. He was like, how long y'all staying here? For me, I was like, 1 week.
Yeah.
He didn't notice me as shit. I look like dog shit, but it was whatever in it. And then he was just asking me questions or whatever, and I gave it to him. And I've travelled a lot. I've never given a fingerprint in my life. Not even my own country. It was like, hey, can you give a fingerprint? And I'd ask why. Because I'm thinking, that's my identity.
Yeah.
So, can I, with this policy, why are you questioning us? I said, okay. Take my thumb.
I mean, I'm not asking. Yeah, sorry, sir. I'll go and Google it later.
I was like,
But then I think I'm trying to come with no next thing. Impossible.
do you know what I mean? Fingerprint. Then when we walked out, guns. I said, bro, there's no...
No, because Houston's even an open carry.
Yeah,
state.
yeah.
I don't
Then I went to a shisha bar like
scary.
couple days into my holiday with a friend, and then he brought his friend, and I saw a guy walk past the shop, and he had his gun out. I said, so people just walk around. I'm just doing conversation here. He was like, yeah, man, you better gun. Then he did this. I said, yeah, is that a weapon on your side? I said, oh God, I started sitting like this. Yeah, my friend was like, what's wrong? I said, the guy has a fucking gun. I can't do this. No.
I can't.
Do you know what? It was nice. It was nice meeting all you motherfuckers.
But I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I got to go.
Yeah, bye.
I mean, I need to go on a fucking plane right now.
Right now.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
We had like an alert thing on our phones, yeah, like and other people were showing us. They had like shootings every 2 seconds. One time it was me and my friend and then like a couple of like it was like a cousin and another person in the room as well. And then one of his phone went off, and there was like 4 shootings within like 2 hours of us talking. Within like maybe 10 miles of us. I swear to God.
Get in the fucking car and get the fuck out of here.
So
Get
the
me
plane.
that plane immediately.
I don't
give a shit where you need to land. I need to go. I can't do that. What? Do you know what's so mad?
Yeah.
With guns, you can shoot here. You don't know where the bullet's gonna end up.
True.
Stray.
Anyone can get it.
So we enjoyed the holiday, but we didn't enjoy it because we just didn't feel safe.
You
Yeah.
can't be happy.
And I'm actually okay never going to America again.
It's alright.
I've been about 3 times, 2 as a child and 1 as an adult. I'll probably do a New York trip. And LA doesn't even... Is it?
I think. Don't quote me.
LA doesn't really do much for me. But
Don't do much for a lot of people.
yeah,
Even the people that go there.
yeah. I'll probably just do a New York trip and then I'm alright. I just don't think America's... It's too unsafe. America's a war zone. Everyone's saying, no, don't go to Iraq, don't go to Russia. That place there is America. Don't go.
America. If you cross the road in some place in America, you'll think you're in one kind of poverty-stricken third world country.
Me and my friend, we crossed the road, yeah, and then when we crossed over, someone was like, "You shouldn't cross the road." I said, "What do you mean?"
Yeah, it's illegal.
It's Jay. We didn't know.
Laptop.
It's like, is jaywalking? I said,
Only you are.
but there was no zebra crossing, and it was like 35 degrees. Do you know how hot that is?
So what? You can't cross the road?
No, it's called jaywalking. It's illegal. So you can't. You had to go to like some sort of zebra crossing or something. And they all have cars. So where do people? There's no one because people have a car.
Even in America, there's some places where it's red, but you can still, if you're turning left, you can. You know that in the UK, like it'll be if it's like some roads you have like the extra arrow, the green arrow where you can turn.
Yeah. Like
it's red. Yeah, in America it's red, but you can still turn left.
Okay.
So the people crossing have to wait.
Really?
Yeah. What the fuck?
That's mad. See.
But going back.
Let's go back. Let's give Takeoff. Yeah, let's respect his name.
I think it's just so sad that over something so minor
that someone can just die like that.
Actually not here anymore. That's rock. Like just over that one little decision that somebody chose to make that night has changed the course
a lot of lives.
Everybody's life. It's actually changed the course of like his whole family.
Everything.
You don't like the people that were there, like the music industry.
His kids, like
they know more Migos. Migos was made trap pop.
They changed.
They changed
so much in the rap trap
genre.
They created. I feel like they're the pioneers of mumble rap. Don't quote.
Yeah, a little bit.
But they had a big
for me, I didn't know Migos like when they first started, but I came in with the Versace time and the Hannah Montana times.
Yeah,
Hannah Montana. Do you understand? That was they were so iconic. They're not Migos anymore. Whatever.
It's so mad. Sorry to call you, but it's so mad that like Takeoff is even the reason why Migos
happened.
He is the one that convinced his uncle Quavo to even start taking rap seriously. He's the reason why Migos happened, and he's not here anymore. And he was only
28. 28. Jinx. 28. 28. That's mad.
That's mad how someone can just leave their house
and not come
back.
Everything.
I can't imagine that. I know we will all face death in our life. Do you understand? Physically and other people that we love. But one thing I can't handle, God forbid, let it be my portion, that a sudden death, like anything tragic happens to anyone I love. I can accept if they're old. I can accept if, unfortunately, if they get a condition. But, do you understand? But anything tragic, like a shooting or a car crash or something, or a freak accident, like a drowning in the pool, I don't think I can handle that very well. I don't think I don't think a lot of people are being handled. It's crazy. Your whole trajectory of your life has just changed. That person is just no longer ever going to be. And people are suspecting that Chioma might be already pregnant. There's been a little bit of rumours that Chioma might be pregnant. Rumours, so we don't know yet. But like, let's say she is. How could you enjoy that kind of like? You can't. It's mad. But one thing I will say as well, there was this whole thing on Twitter where like, obviously we're talking about death, people are sad, they're recounting things in there, and then like there were people that were using religion to like diminish people's feelings. They were like, "Oh, everyone's gonna die. Why are you guys sad?" Oh, shut up, man. That's not. Don't breathe that into this room. But it's just. I'm just saying. Yeah. Have some compassion. Zero. If you don't want to indulge because it's not your religion or whatever the hell you want to do and say, that's fine. But let other people grieve. Let other people feel how they want to feel. Don't come on there quoting your parables and your long think pieces and your threads because no one gives a shit. Exactly. Yeah. Have some fucking common sense and compassion.
It's like that. It's like saying that people are not allowed to feel.
This is weird.
But when your relative dies, you feel like be. Come on, see nonsense. When it's someone else,
all I have to say is like Davido, Chioma, and Takeoff's family, friends, and band members, whoever's related to him, whoever follows him as well. We're just praying for you guys. There's nothing we can say because he's gone. All we can do is pray for them and pray that this morning, the grief will never go, but somehow, some way, this mourning period they feel really supported. Because it's all well and good to be in a 30 billion gang, but are you really gang? Are you really there for him? It's true. Do you know what I mean? And this is a time where people realise who is who and who's not. So I hope this situation gets this Davido and Chioma to see who is really their people.
Not even that, I pray God strengthens them through these hard
Exactly. Who's really their people. Strengthen. Do you understand? He has other children that needs to be taken care of. I know you've lost a child. I'm not a mother. Yeah, they lost a sibling. Do you know what I mean? They've lost a sibling.
The only boy as well.
I think it's another son,
Don't think so.
Yeah, because basically there was a video of his granddad's house. Yeah, so there's apparently he has another baby there's a rumor that he has a baby with some photographer called Larissa or something like that. Yes, and then I think it was Davido. Huh?
Yeah, I don't think he's claimed it.
Let me explain. So in Davido's father's house, in Davido's father's house, he has pictures of all his grandchildren, and that baby's on the wall. So we're like,
maybe they have claimed it, but not for the world.
Not for the world. So that's not his only son, but obviously we know. His last album, I can't even listen to it the same anymore. Because obviously the cover is him and Davido.
Yeah.
That's so
This is...
I'm not even a mother. I'm not close to being a mother.
Nowhere near it.
At all. But the love I have for my children that don't exist yet is crazy. So I can't imagine the child actually being there.
The love I have for like all the nieces and nephews, all the kids I have around me is so much.
Imagine.
So like I know that even if like Asia, your niece or your nephew, or my other nieces and nephews fall down and hurt themselves, it hurts me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kiss it better and give them a plaster. Imagine they got them gone.
I can't imagine.
I can imagine because my little cousin passed away 16 years ago. She was 20. She should have been 21 this year. She died when she was 5, and fortunately, she was with us like every other weekend. We grew up with her for as long as she had a heart condition though, so it was kind of tragic. Her heart stopped or whatever, but just losing her. I was 7 at the time though when 7 or 8. So obviously I couldn't digest it properly as a child, but it hurts because it's like you love someone so badly and they're not there anymore.
Because you spend time with them and then like as a child you won't understand why she's not coming.
I remember Mom told me, my sister was older so she reacted more, but I understood, but I didn't understand until I saw the little pink casket. And I was like, oh my God.
Do you know what? It's so sad because like sometimes like this is why I'm very protective of them. Like my niece and nephew, like they are my children,
of course.
Like, do you know what I mean? And like when I'm when I'm in public, or like when people actually touch them or like random, no, don't touch.
Don't touch me. Don't touch the picture.
Like, yeah, like don't.
In a position where I don't need to leave my kids. Like, I can
With
ask my kids, even common nursery. You're not going to nursery because it's full of fucking weirdos and sick people.
For me, hopefully, the money that I want to be making in life, I'm making it. If I'm still doing corporate, I am working from home. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm working
in a position where I can be around
my kid. Yeah. And even if it's childcare is minimal, like they're not around people for a long time.
The thing, even if
just don't trust people that much.
Child, I don't feel like anyone can care about my child
like me.
what I would care about my child more.
But guys, let's move on to other conversations. We know that this is sad news. Guys, make sure you send your condolences to those takeoffs. Go to their Instagram pages. Go, like, just say what you want to say out of your heart. And if there's anything evil, keep it to yourself. But in terms of, like, just say your condolences. Because I feel like all they can have is the support of as many people as possible. Do you understand? We don't feel their pain, but we can only support them in what they're going through. So, me, I've sent my own condolences or...
Do you know what? It's sad because I feel like I lost a brother. Like, because I really I actually liked him.
Everyone loved off Quavo.
Like, I loved him.
I mean, Takeoff.
Yeah, I really liked him. He was my favorite in the whole group. Not saying the rest.
And I hope this situation brings Offset and Quavo back together. Because whatever stupid situation,
Apparently not fighting anymore.
Why would they fight anymore?
No, apparently no. Before
they can't fight anymore. No. There's a reason.
They had their little tiff, but apparently they're
cool
not
now.
even, yeah, they're not even.
They better be cool.
They're family, man. Like, we don't leave beef out for long.
But guys, in other news, Jumina, every day you and your Twitter gist. Every day, Chloe, did you see what happened on Twitter?
I love how she drops on the group chat, guys.
Guys, look.
It's just too fucking outrageous.
So before we actually go to that tweet, I got some questions to ask you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that is related to the topic. So we're going to talk about hygiene.
Yeah.
So there's some would you rather questions. So I want to see where you guys are hygienically.
Okay.
To see are you wearing pants or not. Okay. Would you rather never be allowed to wash your hair again or never be allowed to clip your nails again? Clip my nails.
No, I'll never be allowed to clip my nails.
Clip my nails. Yeah.
Wash
my hair.
Oh! The chair.
It will smell. Yeah, the smell.
Turn the dreadlocks. 3 locks. Would you rather never be allowed to cut your hair again or never be allowed to wear deodorant again? Cut my hair.
Cut my hair.
Yeah, so I think this question is directed to Igbo people.
Nope.
Because our hair is a different type. We like long hair.
I mean, we trim my hair.
Yeah, do you get it? Would you rather never be allowed to blow your nose again or never be allowed to wash your face again? Really?
Yeah.
So you just have boggy stock?
It'll dry itself. Eventually.
Oh, but it's
No! They're both as
Wash your
bad.
face.
They're both as bad as each other.
bad.
Pick one. You don't want to wash your face again. So you'll just be adding makeup on top of makeup.
But your nose,
That
your
means you
buggers
can't
and
shower.
shit. But you can't see. So imagine.
But
Imagine you have a cold, like you know, like and you have,
You can
and your
rinse
nose are blocked, and you just keep
You
on
can't clean
blowing
it.
it.
So
Yeah.
They didn't say clean, they said blow.
Nose is nose, Abby. Either way.
There's ways around it.
Oh
And go and get that.
no, they're both
thing and
they're
blow.
both bad. I'm not
You
gonna
don't wanna wash
lie.
your face again, just to blow your nose. The fuck?
I am not gonna.
What are you
I
gonna do? Just
hate.
wipe your
I
face?
fucking hate boogies. Like I
I hate that thing there.
But on the normal day, like I don't even wear makeup to be adding. I keep on adding makeup. So I'm cool.
Yeah, man, because I've woken up with makeup on my face. Oh, that shit's nasty.
It's nasty, but I'm
No, I-
buggers in my eye.
Okay, I'll wash
nose.
my face.
Guys, buggers in your nose.
I'll wash my face.
I keep on sneezing and imagine you're sick and and all.
What's up?
No, but
Jimmy, I know how deep it.
how often do you blow your nose in a day?
Barely did, to be honest.
Not often.
Barely, exactly. But you don't want to wash your face.
Okay, we wash our face.
But I did, but I,
I'm gonna get fucking angry.
no, it didn't give me that option, so I'm not gonna lie. The buggy shit is not it.
Okay.
No, fuck that.
Let's do one more. Would you rather never be allowed to wash your hands after you go to the bathroom or never be allowed to shower the day you work out?
Fuck, I need to shower.
I need to bath.
I need to bath. What?
I need to bath.
It has to be shower.
I need,
I need
yeah.
to bath.
I need-
After I'm sweating.
I mean, it has to be never be allowed to wash your hand. after
Yeah.
the toilet.
Yeah.
At least I can wash it in the shower.
At least I
Yeah.
can wash in the. Thank you.
You define the loopholes in it. You know what they mean.
No, I need to fucking shower. No.
So
Shower after you work.
What?
now we know
You're already smelling, but before you get home.
Natalie did.
that will not showering after you work out will lead on to the next topic. We have spoken about this girl before. The last time was about a video that she posted about someone watching her in the gym while she's working out. And this time she did a tweet. What was the tweet now? One sec.
Natalie,
The tweet that no one asked her to post.
Natalie came.
Her name's Natalie B. Natalie B Fitness.
She came unprovoked. She came with nobody asking her. She came fresh in the morning to let everybody on Twitter know that she does not wear.
Guys, I got it. Wait. The tweet's unavailable.
She deleted it.
Yep.
You took a screenshot already.
Did we take a screenshot, guys?
Yeah.
I just sent the tweet.
Wait, I think it's on the shade room, the shade borough. No, I have to find this, guys. This when I saw this here, I said, wait. What the bloody hell's going on here? Auntie, where are you? Auntie.
Yes. Now you're ashamed, Happy. You have
Okay.
to take it off.
She said, I don't wear underwear to the gym, ever. And people always ask, where does your discharge go? Does it go down your leg? Like, be fucking real. If yours is running down your leg, you got to see a doctor ASAP. And I think she went on to say, for those that want an explanation, your crotch area is somewhere that sweats. I don't want anything more down there than needs to be. It's a personal preference for a lot of women that train. If you want to wear underwear, that's fine. I didn't say throw your panties away. Also, any sweat is nasty, regardless of where on your body it came from. Leaving machines and benches with your sweat on and walking away is gross. As long as you're wiping down the equipment after each exercise, it's all good. Thumbs up.
Natalie, nobody asked you. You could have left that one out. You didn't need to make that tweet that morning. Natalie, dear, if you're wearing pants, sweetheart, maybe, just maybe, the sweat and the discharge might not reach the leggings. Natalie, dear, stop it. Why must you always come? Why must it always be you?
Jules, yeah, it's so funny because in terms of her content, yeah.
No, wait, sorry. Of all the people on Twitter, why must it always be you? Natalie, stop it. Stop. It's enough.
And it's my thing is, I honestly feel like if you want to give like tips on how to work, maybe hygiene. No one's saying that you can't be a bit TMI because maybe certain topics people don't know how to talk about it or could be embarrassing for them. But I just feel like this particular one's pretty irrelevant because I think it's a bit of a common sense thing in a way. Like, what if it's a bit weird because I feel like when it comes to her like her actual content that she does, I actually really like her content. I use it for myself, and I've been saying it. I actually use her stuff to help me work out.
I'm so convinced at this point she comes on social media when she sees the views on her page are running low to come and get people back on there. There's no other reason for it. It doesn't make sense.
I don't understand.
Because the thing is, the girl actually puts out good fitness content.
Yeah.
People actually have a lot of good reviews for her fitness content. Why must you always come with this controversy? Leave it alone. Stop it. Stop. Just do your. I don't like
Yeah.
trying to like create a buzz around their name with controversy.
Yeah.
Do what you do well, as you're already doing.
You're doing it well, just keep doing it. I just feel like this was just irrelevant to me. Like, okay, how do you guys feel about not wearing underwear at the gym? Is there a right or is there a wrong?
I have to.
I have to wear pants.
I have to wear
I don't
pants.
think it's a right or wrong situation
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, everyone should do what they're comfortable with and what they like. But bitch, put the pants on.
Put the pants on. And
For me, I put underwear on. This is how people get yeast infection. This is why every day, oh, your vagina's itchy because you're not wearing pants. You're not wearing panty liner. You understand?
everything is
It's exposed. Me, I can't talk for everybody, but me, I went pants. I'm too big to not wear underwear. There's too much going on. Okay, that's why the underwear is there. If you're wearing underwear, if you want to get personal, like my girl did, it collects everything.
Yeah.
In top, you put panty liner because it collects everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think it's a bit disgusting because now it's not even just bum sweat that's on this thing. Is your
vagina.
is your vagina juice.
The fuck?
And you're telling me that you don't sweat. Yeah, you do
Oh,
sweat.
sweat is already gross. I don't need to have your discharge on the chair.
You're saying, oh, you wipe the equipment. You wipe it down. Where's it going? It's not going anywhere. It's still staying on the fucking chair.
You're sitting on the fucking chair, or you're on the fucking.
Do you think that
treadmill
water
without paint.
at the gym? Yeah, obviously after COVID they're really bent on. Do you think that's watered down after a while? They're not topping that shit. They're adding water to the small fairy liquid. Do you think it's going?
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
Instead of adding water, very
I just feel like now I'm worried. So am I seeing people's vagina juice and willy juice?
This is why
Probably.
You take your fucking gym clothes and put it in a wash and get in the shower.
Like,
You can't trust anybody because clearly people out here doing all kind of foolishness.
and me, I even feel uncomfortable because obviously we're girls who either wear shorts, wearing leggings and stuff like that. Like if I bend over, let's say they're really like skin tight, are you seeing the imprint? Because I don't want to see no dick print at the gym.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about
I don't want to see no camel toes.
You know the seam that goes down the middle?
Like here.
If she bends over, is it not going in?
Yeah. Maybe that's what they're looking. You see the videos you're saying that they've been looking at. So maybe that's what they're looking at. Because I can just like you better like get it.
I'm not gonna lie.
I feel uncomfortable.
No one asked you for that, for the whatever statement. No one asked you for it. Thank you very much, but we don't need it.
It's not like someone said, "Can you give us 10 hygiene tips or some tips?" It's just unprovoked. No one's saying like.
You see the problem? Like it wasn't part of a conversation. It wasn't a reason for conversation.
But people will say, "But this is social. You can say whatever you want. It's free
No,
speech."
you absolutely can.
Yeah.
But why are you?
I just feel like there's some things that's irrelevant.
It's oversharing as well. No one fucking asked you. There's something like you're not gonna come and be like, yeah, guys, my discharge was this color today.
You might as well start doing that now.
Yeah, you may as well.
Since you're talking about, do you know what I mean? Tell us what color your period was that day 1 to day 7, like.
Because
point.
I'm trying to think of the last video that she put out, and then with the statement. This is why people keep on looking at you in the gym.
I'm not gonna say that.
No,
but
I'm not gonna. I'm not saying that, but it's more like if you're not wearing pants, right, and you like when you're on the whatever push whatever, and you're opening if let's say you're wearing shorts, right, you know that I can see your little
The thing is, I don't really feel like you'll be able to tell whether or not she's bearing facts unless you're looking intently.
Yeah.
This is why it's another part where I'm just like, why?
Mm.
We don't care.
I don't know. I just think she.
Is, yeah, if you're in like a group of your friends and stuff, and she said it calm, but you've actually got up you've awoken. God has risen you from your sleep to use that day that God gave you to go on Twitter and start telling people you don't wear pants in the gym. Why?
I definitely feel like you can say whatever you want, but there's this even for me, there's certain things I will never say or never tweet, or I might just have private discussions. Not everything needs to be in social media. And literally, because I know someone's gonna say, or let's say this segment, this part that went viral on our podcast now. Oh, look at these girls, body shit. There's always a feminist one out there, body shaming. I'm so sorry, because you're doing girl power. If she's doing wrong, she's doing wrong. Do you understand? I don't feel like she needed to say this. She didn't need to say it. No one asked you. No one asked you. It's just like,
just keep some things to yourself.
It's because let's say she becomes global, which I'm all here for black people progress. And they go back in your tweet. Don't say this baby's weird though. One day she'll. But it's the internet trail. She's deleted it, but it's on the shade bar. Someone's going to find you. I'm so sorry, but it's not everything that needs to go online.
I feel like this is all part of like a wider thing of like people just oversharing on social media. Social media, I feel like it's weird because like we're in this weird. Obviously, it's like
it's too much.
Up and popping now, like everyone knows social media as a thing, but this has not been around for a lot of years. Do you know what I mean?
It's scary. It's scary.
And we've reached this. I'm gonna call it epidemic.
Yeah.
Of people just
oversharing
online.
This is what I said earlier. This is why
keep some things for yourself. Let some things be personal. Let some things that only like your close friends, family. Let some things just stay in your brain. Let some things stay between you and God. Let some things go with you to your
word.
Are you
every day. And this is what I said a couple minutes ago when I said I don't think we were made to have this access to so many things or the capability of talking to so many people. Do you understand? I just think it's just do you get what I'm saying? It's scary
because I feel like now everyone's reached their peak. Like it's not that everyone's reached their peak, but as in like the social media limits they've reached their limits.
I don't think it can go any further.
Now everyone's like, oh, what else can we do?
Yeah,
we've run out of things to say. Do you talk about everything they've spoken about? So now on top we have to now. Everyone's that's what I said. My pant today, I was something green. Why?
Why? Or like on TikTok, there's always trends going on. I enjoy TikTok, but there's a side of TikTok that I can't stand. No one's saying that you can't like educate people on things that they said wrong. But for me, I feel like it's every video. I don't know what's wrong with my algorithm, but it's not every day. Every video I swipe is someone always woke. Rest. Do you understand? And like there's a trend. There's one trend. There's a song by this new artist called, I think her name's Mariah the Scientist. I can't sing, so I'm not gonna try. But the slideshow of how they met the boyfriend, and they got together. Then she got pregnant. Then the boyfriend beat her. Then they got back together. Then they had the baby. Then he didn't want the baby. Then he shot her. Then what?
Out here trauma dumping. You're actually trauma dumping. It's trauma dumping.
Yeah.
Why you started a thing? You're dancing, all happy now. Did you not see them? I think it was a gospel like backing track. They were like, oh yes, I started dating this guy, turned out to be a serial killer. This one dated this one tried to cut my toe off, dated that one, and then this one happened, and my dear.
I'm actually tired of the oversharing. Like, I just don't feel comfortable.
It's not fun anymore.
It's not fun. It's a bit weird. It's weird.
If you go to the wrong side of social media, you cannot have fun. You will leave that place worse off. It
got to a point like last night, I know like it's explosive news about Davido's son and Takeoff, but it was just so many people talking. I had to turn off my phone. I just felt like information overload. Yeah. I don't think my brain has the capacity to hear that many people talk. I feel like I want to go back to listening to Al Jazeera and BBC News. Yeah. Like, I swear to God, I'm like tired. Everyone wants to be a journalist. Yeah. Guys, another one in today. Basic it's okay. It's okay. I'm tired. They want to pop the story first. You're not TMZ. Calm the fuck down.
TMZ even took their time.
Now,
they were talking about Kendall Jenner.
Even the Shade Borough, a Shade Room, didn't post the Davido thing straight away. Do you understand?
You have to verify.
You have to verify
you
it.
Just post, oh, this person died. It's not something to joke about. There's some sickos out there that joke about things.
Let me tell you the sicko. Sorry, reverting back to Davido's son. The first one I saw was a screenshot I sent you, and the guy that was talking, he does a lot of like Nigerian like news, and he was talking about the Davido situation. He was like, I have someone close that was in that hospital. I think it's called like Guno something hospital or something like that. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't have pictures. Why the fuck would we want pictures? I was like, look at us. Are you sick? And the news was fake because it wasn't even the hospital that he said. So you're just talking at this point.
You're just talking to talk.
Because when
you just want to be that guy and you're not.
And what do you mean?
I don't have any pictures of video. Pictures of what?
What
do you want to post?
This is how they sue people.
Sick.
So now, if they sue you millions, where would you get them?
We saw Tasha K. That's why Cardi B is collecting. That's why she went to Morocco.
No, good for Tasha K.
Idiot.
Because all she had to do was take it down, but that's also for another day. But it's just the whole thing as well, oversharing online. Someone's lifeless body's in front of you. Why are you recording it?
It's weird.
Someone's literally having a breakdown over their nephew. You've recorded it.
It's weird.
And you're not even. And you're not even trying to help. Not trying to help. Not trying to. You know.
I'm a nurse. I hope the nurse did try though, but I feel like it was too late anyway. So keep screaming your nurse. Anyway, guys, Madame what's her name? Natalie. I'm gonna call her Natasha. Natalie. Honestly, rest. Again, I really like her content. I'm not even gonna lie to you, and I just want her to concentrate on that because that's what's giving her back. Please don't fall into a weird category of saying weird tweets or going on live and just being reckless.
I think it's too late for her. But she should stop now.
She's just stopped now. No one's saying you shouldn't talk, but if you're going to talk with a bit, it just sounds senseless to me.
I feel like she's set herself because people just know her as that girl that just open your women's gym now. That's the real tired.
Anyway, Sha, any closing thoughts on any situation that we discussed today?
No, man. R.I.P. to the people that died, isn't it?
So sad.
Sad.
I feel so gloomy.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, just
Please.
wake up and then pass it.
If you have a pool, please have pool covers and fences. Like, I can't stress this enough. This is not the second time I've seen. Funny enough, when I saw that news that yesterday night, 2 videos before I saw that video, it was you see those videos, like multiple videos. What's it called? Compilation. Yeah, of videos of children going to the pool and drowning. But the parents caught them in time. Yeah. And like, kids are kids. Pool safety is so important.
Like, you want a certain aesthetic, you want it to look nice, but pool safety, get a fence, get a gate, get a net, cover it, get a pool cover, do something, cover your pool, especially if you've got young children. Because
it's just me.
As much as you want, like we said, kids are fighting. They're fighting to off themselves.
There was one video I saw of a child younger than the boy. That child was not up to 2 years old, but just started walking. She looked at that pool for like 3 minutes or. She was like, I'm going to enter that pool.
God forbid.
Then she sat on the edge.
She was testing.
Sucking her little legs. Yeah.
She put her foot inside. Of course she fell in. But she's been looking at that pool. So I'm going to enter this pool. They don't get it. And you know what scares me? You know what's like
my anxiety would just go.
Do you know what
like
fucks me off here? It's like drowning is not an easy death. The fear of just panicking.
Yeah, because they panic as well.
The fear of like the screaming.
For the child to be at the bottom. Oh no.
It's just the process of what that child went through. It's tearing me apart. Because it was enough time. Like it's not a long, it's not a quick death, it's not a long death, but it's enough time for you to be like, oh my god, what's that?
I'm sure that he was fighting.
But you're there saying, just on the phone. All that, you know that during when they're on the phone, they're screaming on the phone. They're very loud.
No one heard one splash.
Nothing. There's no alarm by the pool or something. Or just something when the door opens. Not like, anyway.
There was not enough safety.
There was just not enough. There wasn't enough safety measures. There wasn't. Because the reason why we don't know the status of the house. But in terms of the people, they want a safety measure because they clearly weren't trained enough to do their job well enough. It's as simple as that. So for me, that wasn't. I'm not blaming anyone, but clearly there was a glitch in the system somewhere.
It's like your carelessness left a mother childless. How sad is that?
I have no words. I've been off since yesterday. It's really been upsetting me. I'm happy that Davido and Chima's at his dad's house. and no one can go there. Just leave them there. Pack a suitcase for them and leave them there. And let them grieve in peace. He was supposed to celebrate his 30th birthday in a couple of weeks. That's not happening. I don't know if it is, but for me, it wouldn't happen. My life is cancelled. All the concerts, they better start cancelling all his concerts now, you know. Return everybody's ticket. It's not happening. Because I think he had one in like November coming up.
Yeah, it was like some festival, I think.
Yeah.
I can't go down and shout.
Oh. I can't shout.
I cannot come and shout. I can't. The fuck?
Anyway, we've said our condolences to Davido and Chioma and Takeoff's family. We all have to learn from every situation. Please, if you're leaving your child with anyone, you don't know a person fully anyway. So if something was going to happen, it will happen. But at least try your best to leave your child with people that at least know child safety, who take their job seriously enough that you're aware of. Just have that full trust. I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah, of course.
But they wouldn't do it.
They don't seem like irresponsible people to fly out.
Yeah, and they're celebrity children. You take those precautions. Yeah. It's a bit different when you have a higher status, but especially, and also they're in Nigeria. Do you know how armed robber can come and just shoot them up or do something? Do you understand?
Blame, not saying you're blaming them, but as in like there was actually 8 people in the house.
It's 8 people in the house.
8 people in the house.
I'm not blaming. I just feel like, unfortunately, there was some sort of safeguarding issue in that house. 100%. So try and safeguard your children as much as possible, humanly possible. When it comes to gun violence, listen, I don't know what to say about that because America's a different ballgame. I don't live there. I don't know about it. But the couple times I've been there, it was a mazza. And literally, it just seems like you can die anywhere there. So only thing that can change in America is your laws and regulations. Do you understand? So only laws can be changed at this point. America is, I feel like it's pretty much on a point that is irreversible in terms of their gun violence. 100%. I don't think they can do anything about it. I don't know. They don't want to. So just try and keep yourself safe as soon as go to work, come home. That's all I can say. And fingers crossed. And I have nothing else to add. Do you guys have anything else to add? No? But yeah, you guys, please stay safe. For all our viewers in America, please stay safe. In Nigeria, stay safe and get educated, please. I don't like all these negative and these stupid comments. And yeah, if you want to send us any dilemmas, make sure you do at info@haventalks.co.uk, or you can send a dilemma on our website, which is www.haventalks.com. Thank you for chilling with us. Thank you for watching this episode, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye. Now, I would definitely apologize for it. Do you know what I mean? I have no issue in